I'm sure that you've probably heard the advice of never cross your feet in pickleball. And is that true? Is that false? The answer is it depends. We're gonna go through some times where it does make sense to cross your feet, where you don't wanna cross your feet. And most importantly, this video will help you learn the best way to get to the ball depending on where that ball is. If you have good and efficient footwork, it'll make every shot in your game better. Thank you to Yobo for sponsoring this video. I use 2 Yobo products every single day. My massage pistol, which is the most compact massage pistol on the market, as well as my Yobo bands, which I use to get my hip warmed up. Follow the link in the description. You can get free shipping on your order when you use discount code ZANE at checkout. How you move your feet depends on where you are on the court. Most pros from the kitchen line utilize an open stance forehand, and occasionally we can use a closed stance backhand or sometimes an open stance backhand. And that's where it kind of depends. And the difference is based on our body. When we're hitting forehands, it's easy to keep this hand out in front of us, right? But when we're hitting backhands, sometimes we need that additional reach, right? When I'm holding out my paddle, I can reach 4 or 5 feet over to the right. But when I push it across my body, I can't. So sometimes I need to extend how far I can go by closing that stance. There's times to do it, there's times where you want to avoid it. So forehand, we're generally reaching out, and we're pretty much always using this open stance. There's not really a reason to use the closed stance on the forehand from the kitchen line. However, as we shift over to that backhand side, you will notice top level pros, myself included, a lot of us are crossing over and closing that stance a little bit. But it really depends on where the ball is. Meaning you'll never see myself or Ben Johns or JW, Jay DeVilliers, or any of the top players really close the stance and move backwards, right? We might close the stance and step into the ball, but we're not closing the stance and stepping backwards. If we can make contact in front of us, that's where we'll close the stance. But if that ball gets behind us a little bit, that is where we utilize this drop step. Footwork does depend a little bit on the ball. The drill that we're gonna do to get accustomed to moving our feet in the proper way, depending on what type of ball we get, is my partner and I are gonna decide which level of this drill we want to do. For players that are primarily playing doubles, we're gonna focus on the half court. I'm gonna be hitting everything back. Basil, get out of here. I'm gonna be hitting everything back to my partner, and he or she is gonna be moving me around a little bit. And I'm gonna work on getting to the ball with an open stance forehand, as well as judging the ball and determining, can I step in to a closed stance backhand, or do I need to step back for an open stance backhand? Nice. Eh!
Nope.
Here you go. Hey, backhand ding's not looking too bad, huh? Epic. Oh. So the advanced version of this drill, if you're somebody that likes to inflict pain on themselves, you can do this across the entire kitchen. You can hit right back to your partner and work on this footwork. It's great conditioning as well. Here we go. Ah! Ah! Never mind. We're not doing that drill. Never mind. I gotta catch my breath. So, like I said, you've probably had coaches tell you before that you don't want to cross your feet, and they're kind of correct. It's a bit of an oversimplification. There's some truth to it, but there is time where you do want to cross your feet because it does give you that additional reach and can help you be a little bit more balanced when you get to that shot. It depends where you are on the court, and really, the only thing that's going to help you make this decision better is repetition. This isn't going to click right away. You have to go out and do the drill in order to become comfortable with this. The nice part is, if you do the drill, you can start to get comfortable with this footwork pretty quickly. If you liked today's video, please feel free to share it with a friend and make sure to subscribe. It helps me out and helps me grow my channel.